From the new Classical 96.3 FM, it's Bill's Classical Jukebox. I'm Bill Anderson with a very special guest. We welcome back the music director and conductor of the Mississauga Symphony, Dennis Mastromonaco. And how are you today?
Fantastic. Great to be here, Bill.
Well, I don't know what I've done wrong here, but somehow we've... oh, there you are. Here, say hello again.
Once again, fantastic. Great to be here, Bill.
My fault. We are going to talk about the next exciting concert program in the Mississauga Symphony season, and we're pleased that Dennis can come and visit us in advance of each of these performances. It's this coming Saturday, Heroic Brass at the Living Arts Center in Hammerson Hall. We'll tell you all about tickets and things like that a little bit later. The title, Heroic Brass, the theme, where'd you come up with that?
It was two-part. One is, of course, it's heroic music that features brass. And the second to that is, of course, some of the rep that we chose is quite heavy for brass. So there's kind of this instilled argument that the brass need to be heroic to get through it. But absolutely heroic music. All three pieces were somehow representative of heroic nature. The Haydn for the invention of the instrument, Verdi's Nabucco because of the political implications, and Bruckner, of course, is desire to champion the creation of construction of symphonies.
Talk about the Nabucco Overture, first of all, and Verdi, and the Italian politics involved.
Yes. Now, Nabucco is probably his first major work that started his career. But it served two purposes. One was how it represented the time in Italy. Italy was fragmented. There were numerous kingdoms throughout, and many different leaders within that. And he was passionate about the Risorgimento, him, Garibaldi, and Vittorio Emanuele, who began a process to reunify Italy from the early 1800s through to the about 1870, which is when the Kingdom of Italy actually became formed, with Vittorio Emanuele being the king. Now, the overture, very briefly, has an underlying political sense, which was the exile of Jews and their persecution as slaves. And he felt very passionately that the Italian population was pretty much treated as such. So the chorus in the middle of it, Va Pensiero, was one of those patriotic songs that to this day I think rings in every soul of every Italian.
Yeah, and not just Italians around the world. It is one of the most requested pieces here at the new Classical 96.3 FM. The overture is a big, marvelous, exciting thing. How do the players feel about attacking this?
Well, I think it's an enjoyable moment. It's kind of divided into many sections because of the themes taken from the opera. So it's quite fragmented as an overture, but the Allegro section is so exciting and just ends in such a fashion, heroic fashion. It's incredible.
Another powerful piece of music on the program, Anton Bruckner's Symphony No. 4. Why isn't Bruckner more famous?
Well, I think part of it is the sheer length of the symphonies. It's difficult to program them on regular concert series. Particular, of course, we spoke about on the radio. Mm-hmm. How do you put on a 60 or 80 minute symphony? But also the complication with Bruckner is the revisions. His symphonies were so revised. The fourth in particular had numerous revisions. We're doing the 1881 Haas, sort of the definitive revision. And with that also comes the complication of when he premiered them, some movements weren't ready, some movements were continuously revised. For example, the third movement of this symphony wasn't there at his first premiere and didn't happen for many years after that. Makes it difficult to become a standard work.
But you've put it all together, and when it does come together, it's magnificent.
Absolutely monumental.
And again, the players' reactions to it.
Yes. Now, the symphony has done it before, and it was some years back, and so some have enjoyed going through it. The brass, of course, always love playing it, and they get so excited to get through Bruckner.
Haydn's Trumpet Concerto, very, very important work in the history of classical music, and you have brought in a very special talent to help you with this.
Guy Few, what a treat, what a wonderful soloist. Any brass players out there listening right now should be available Saturday to come and hear him. He is an incredible person, wonderful musician, and his Haydn is incredible.
And a great entertainer, just terrific flair with all of his performance. Tell us the history of this Haydn concerto.
Yes, in 1792, Anton Weidinger, a friend of Haydn, had developed a keyed trumpet. Until then, of course, trumpets were valveless, natural trumpets. They were limited to what notes they can play. And at this point, with the creation of this five-keyed bugle trumpet, they were able to now play chromatic notes. And so Haydn, knowing this, took the chance and the opportunity to write a concerto. And if you notice in the concerto, there's a lot of chromatic passages, something that trumpets could not play.
Well, it's at the Living Arts Center in Hammerson Hall, which is the perfect venue, even for Bruckner. It's a great spot. The Living Arts Center is in Mississauga, right at the City Center Drive, near Square One. You can check on tickets when you call 905-306-6000. That's 905-306-6000. Or if you want to go online to MississaugaSymphony.ca, there will be links for tickets. www.MississaugaSymphony.ca. Dennis Mastromonaco, thanks for visiting.
Thanks, it's been a pleasure.
Let's hear a bit of that Haydn trumpet concerto.